Joining me today to discuss cybersecurity is Ronen Rabinovich, product manager from Cyberbit. Welcome, Ronen.
Good morning, Sid.
There's a lot of different technologies involved and approaches and issues in cybersecurity. To start this discussion, could you just kind of frame where Cyberbit fits and maybe how you're unique or different or the same, whichever?
So we are very unique in providing our customers a great wide of visibility of their OT network, as well as detection with capabilities of alerts as well. Once our product is scanning the OT network, we know exactly how to show and how the OT network looks like to our customers and to make it like very clear and visible to him, as well as putting quite in those places in this area of his OT network the variety of assets that he has. Example, and going into details and analyzing inside the communication between those assets and entities. And once creating this kind of visibility, we know exactly how to create the right way and the policy of the OT network behavior. Meaning from that point, we know exactly to discover, to analyze, and to show and to display the alerts that can be triggered by a violation of these policies and by violating the rules of its OT network, as well as showing him and guiding him as our customer how to solve those kind of alerts and those kind of vulnerabilities that our system is detecting. So it's end-to-end solution that we are providing to our customers while explaining to him, while covering from visibility and through this detection, and again also in the end of providing and stopping cyber threats and cyber attacks.
You know, a big thing that's been coming up lately in my research as an analyst is around ITOT convergence. I mean, it's kind of almost a misused term because it's so popular almost, lots of meanings for that. So how can Cyberbit help with that?
Indeed, absolutely. This is a right observation that you had, because we already been into analyzing this area, and we discovered that our customers and the market is already going into these places. No longer OT and IT networks are isolated as they used to be. Most of the networks are communicating with each other, are flowing with each other. This is why we created and we built two teams. Each team is focusing, and each team is knowing exactly to research and to develop, for example, IT protocols on Windows as well, and the other team is focusing on OT network and OT protocols. We are the only company around this market that actually proved to do the integration between IT and OT, and we have this kind of product that we combine as well as the SCADA Shield with the EDR. We are giving a holistic approach of solving this problem and knowing how to catch in very early stages those kind of attacks that going from IT to OT environment, and to make the point and to point exactly to our customers where is the problem is, what is the attack vector, what needs to be in order to stop it, and how to prevent it further on. So we actually on this track for quite amount of time.
You know, I've heard from your company, at least, I've heard some cases in discussions of smart buildings, and that's an area that we're very interested in ARC, and I'm just wondering about your view on the market there for OT. Is that a growing market for OT security? Is that an important market?
Actually, Cyberbit has been involved in some large projects lately, delivering this kind of solution of smart buildings. We've been fortunate to be involved in this kind of amount of project in Israel, of building this kind of smart building from scratch, meaning being involved in this product from the start, from the beginning, and being part of the planning itself, meaning to give an advice and to be the advisor to this project also from the perspective of security. It's something that we've been very fortunate to do. And yes, this industry goes quite into those areas of smart buildings, the capability of us to detect and to monitor, for example, fire system, air cooling system, water system, a camera and surveillance system as well, is something that I can say battle-proofed, and we are actually quite familiar with this area. And yes, as you mentioned, more and more organizations, critical infrastructures, data centers, every one of them is going intensively into this area in order to be protected. More and more buildings are being smart.
I think Cyberbit's probably a rather unique company. In my research, a lot of companies I deal with are just small startups. They start from a few bright people who then have to go out and get funding and things like that. Where Cyberbit, if I understand correctly, is a spin-off from a large defense contractor company in Israel that's actually on the NASDAQ even. So can you comment on that a little bit?
Sure. You've mentioned it right. We are a company that is spin-off from the big company Elbit Systems that is been traded as a worth of billion-dollar company in NASDAQ. As a company that comes from this strong background, we feel very secure when we are displaying to our customers the products, the variety of products that we are developing. And me as a product manager, when I'm meeting customers and I'm displaying them our roadmap and our vision to our product, they feel very comfortable to know that we are here to stay, that their interest is our interest, that I will be there for them, and we as a company, we see their interest first. And this is exactly what is the impression that our employees are getting as well inside in our company as well, because we feel very secured in order to know that technology is something that is very familiar to us. We are going and we are continuing to be developed, and we see the vision and we see the benefits of being as part of this kind of big company as well, because funds is not a problem, and security, economical security, in order to invest in more technology, more research, and more development is something that it's easy for us to do. And this is why we feel very, very comfortable to be fortunate to be part of this company as well.
Well, thank you, Ronen. It's been very, very interesting speaking with you.
It's a mutual.
Today we were speaking with Ronen Rabinovich, who's a product manager with Cyberbit. Thank you for watching.